He continued to stare at the swirls in his cup before taking another sip. Then a voice called out, "Are you done, you sap?" Ted looked up from his drink, as did Miss Teal, to the kitchen door Veronica came bursting through. "I heard it all. I can't believe you'd come here just to spill your guts to my mom, as if she's supposed to change anything." Miss Teal got up from the table and said, "I'm going to leave you two to talk about whatever you need to hash out." "Might as well stay, since we're all eavesdropping on each other's conversations anyway," Veronica said. Miss Teal didn't answer her snarky response. She only said, "We'll talk later," as she went upstairs. Veronica sat down across from Ted at the table, saying nothing but giving Ted the look of death. Ted started. "So, You've got 3 minutes to say whatever you need to, and then I want you out." Her remark threw Ted off a bit. He stammered a bit as he tried to think of what to say. This wasn't going according to plan at all, and Ted found himself not trying to gain the advantage in the competition, but trying to actually make a friend. "I heard what you said to your mom." "I know. That's the problem." "What I wanted to say was, I'm sorry you don't like it here." "Don't need your pity, Addison. Get on with it." Ted looked straight at Veronica, trying to figure out why she was so hostile. He abandoned the idea that she would try to warm up to him to weaken his resolve in the competition. If anything, she was this close to biting his head off. "Hello? Anybody home?" Veronica asked, losing what little patience she had. Ted cocked his head to the side, confused. He asked, "Why do you hate me?" Veronica sat back, not expecting that question. "I'm gonna need more than 3 minutes. Where do I start? First off, the first day we met, I picked on you 'cause you were the new kid, and you looked like an easy target. So that's on me. But then you started acting so cocky. 'I'm so smart. Everybody look at me.' And you are smart. We get it. Everybody gets it. But you throw it in everybody's face like we should all bow down to you." Her first criticism hit hard. Ted had never connected the dots before when he bragged about what he came up with and got irritated looks from his classmates. He never knew that they were so annoyed with him that it hurt his ability to make friends. "And you're so immature. 1 minute you say something smart and everybody admires you. Then you throw it in the trash with a stupid remark right after. You want to know why you and Derek and James aren't cool, but Diamond and I are? It's mostly because of you. James was always a loner. He wasn't going to get in. Derek was on the bubble, but you dragged him down with all your showboating and childish behavior. Yeah, before you, we all played pranks on each other. But when you came, you took it to another level. And if you were a class clown, that'd be okay. But you're not even funny." The hits just kept on coming, but Ted remained silent. He began to wonder why he opened this can of worms. How bad would it get before she was done with him? "And don't even get me started on saving the city. I just happened to be with you when the danger arrived. But you think that because I was with you that it erases whatever reasons I had for disliking you? You must have forgotten that you shrank me and Diamond and everybody else and forced us to come help you. As if we were trained special agents. We were lucky to have gotten out alive. But you think just because you had some inventions that we were safe? What if one of us died, Ted? Did you ever stop to think about that? But here you are now, sitting in my kitchen whining to my mom about why we weren't friends. As if being neighbors and classmates automatically means we'll be bosom buddies? Those are coincidences, not some sign from above. Frankly, I'd be better off never meeting you. And I hope to God we never have to work together again for anything, 'cause you recklessly endanger people with your hubris. Without realizing it, Veronica's fists were balled, and she was leaning forward at the edge of her seat. Ted's back was pressed into the chair, and if that wasn't there, his back would be against the wall. Veronica took a breath and relaxed a bit. As her muscles released their tension, she said, I could go on, but there's really no point. I guess you can respond if you want, but in all honesty, there's nothing you could say to redeem yourself. As she spoke, though, Ted realized something strange. Then it clicked for him. The knowing smile crept across his face. I think I understand now, he said. Understand what? What they mean by the phrase, there's a thin line between love and hate. You spend all this time and attention on me because you like me. What? It's the truth, isn't it? Isn't it? From the first day you started messing with me. Isn't that what girls do to boys they like? They pick on them, get their attention, rile them up. About 60 to 70% of the time, you're the one who starts stuff with me. If you really hated me, you'd do everything in your power to stay away from me. But you don't. Well, please! I do that to bring you back down to earth because you always get big-headed. You're like a helium balloon, and besides that, I'm not the one marching over to your house to find your mom to cry to her about why can't we be friends? I want to be Ted's friend so bad. That's not me. That's you. Frankly, I'm embarrassed for you. You and I are never going to be a thing no matter how much you try to finagle your way into it. And if you really think I like you, I'll do us both a favor and pretend you don't exist, so your helium-inflated brain doesn't read more into the situation than it really is. Now get lost! You've already taken 5 minutes of my life I can't get back!